Check, radio check, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Check. Okay, guys. Sorry. Welcome, everybody. I've got the camera on if you're on the vertical. I have no idea what's going on with my OBS, guys. Honestly, I don't know what the hell happened. If those of us that are watching on Twitch today, how do you read on Twitch? I don't hear any. Hunter, can you hear me okay on Twitch? Yeah, 5x5x3. 5x5x3. All right. So, guys, a little bit of a problem here. I started the stream today. I started the OBS. I have no idea what's going on. I can't get the camera now to work on Twitch. Like, it just won't show. It doesn't show on the horizontal. I don't know what I did. So, for those of us that are watching on the vertical on YouTube, I think everything looks okay for there. I'm not sure why it's doing this, guys. I don't know. Maybe my free time with Streamlabs is done, or someone got wind of me kind of talking bad about it, and I don't know. Now everything is screwed up, so I don't know what's going on. I am gonna try to get another screen open here for you guys. And we'll see if we can. Oops. Oh, that. Stand by here for a second. I want to see if I can add one more. See if we can make this more exciting for you guys that are watching over on the vertical stream. So we're gonna add a third window. I'll add a third window here. I'm gonna have to figure all this out. It's either that, guys, or I'm gonna start using the OBS Studio. All right, check that out. So you've got a bird's eye view now. I don't know if you guys like this screen. I saw it somewhere and I thought it was fantastic. Figured, why not? And all right, there you go. So now you've got a, I guess, glare shield view. Holy smokes, guys, 17 of us in here. All right, let's get the show started, guys. I do apologize for starting late, and I'm gonna try to work around on Twitch now to see if I can get the camera working on Twitch. If not, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I mean, I have to. Sky, you fucked shit up. I know. Guys, I do apologize for the swearing, but anyway, I'm running today on vertical format over on YouTube, and if you guys want to check me out on Twitch, I am running it on Twitch now too. Minus the camera, minus the face cam. I don't understand why it's supposed to be a duplicate. I don't know why it's not working on both, and it's not even showing the sub count over on Twitch. So I'll see if I can figure that out. It's good because I don't have a lot of viewers on Twitch, but hopefully, you know, they'll cross and go over on YouTube, see it, and then vice versa. If you want to check out the horizontal format today, just head over to Skymaster 1901. Maybe Hunter can link it in the chat for YouTube, or anybody can, and then we'll you know, you'll get an option to see both. But anyway, let's get it started. Let me go ahead and say hi to everybody, and then we'll talk a little bit about today's flight. I will get the sounds up for you for the simulator, and then we will get it underway. Actually, the sounds are up, so hopefully it doesn't even look like my sounds are working. Oh my! I wonder what's going on. Like, that's 2 days in a row. Yeah, it might be my PC. All right, let's see. Device. Yeah, there should be sound. Anyway, we'll see once we start powering up. So let me go ahead and say hello. We'll talk a little bit about today's flight. It's going to be an easy flight, and then we'll get it started. So Jade over Elevators, welcome on board. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, Darren Vox in the house number 2. Thank you so much. JSD, the great JSD number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. I thought he was going to fly to Callaway. Yeah, I looked at the flight. No way, bro. I mean, I can do it probably for a weekend, but it's like 3.5 hours. I looked at Iqaluit and I looked at Rankin's Inn or something like that. It's way up north. It's like 3.5 hours. I'm very, very interested in doing that flight, but I just can't do it today. I just don't have the time to do it today. I've got to be up early for work tomorrow. So, but I promise you guys, if you do want to see some northern flying, we can do it over the weekend. So that'll be the plan. That'll be the plan. But we are going to get a flight in today because, you know, I just felt like flying today. Hunter says, hey, just an update. Yeah, thank you so much, Hunter, for the heads up there. Thank you, guys. All right. What's JSD going on? IMNO. Okay. All right, JSD. JSD, lay off the gummies. It's only Monday. Having a little fun, says JSD. We're waiting for Sky. Thank you so much for keeping everybody entertained. Sky, you there? Yeah, guys. All right, guys. Thank you. Dog cam, yeah, dog cam is coming. What else do we got in here? Where's your horizontal stream? Yeah, it's over on Twitch, Darren. Thank you so much. There you go, Hunter's linked it. Rankin Inlet. Yeah, that's it. Rankin Inlet. I don't know. There's some good scenery for that. So I stay tuned for that. You know, hopefully nobody's going to beat me to it. I'm sure someone will, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I want to end up doing it. So that'll be the plan. Look at this, guys. There's 26 of us in here, guys. Let's try to get 26 likes or 30 likes. That'll be the plan for today. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell to be notified of future streams. I am streaming regularly on YouTube, but every once in a while I break it up, and I continue to stream on YouTube in the vertical format, but I also go to Twitch, so you can check me out over there as well. We're going to briefly talk about the flight. I just got to pull up the sim brief again, just because I restarted the computer. And let's see what our distance and all our particulars for the flight is. All right. All right, guys. So today's flight, I'm going to mark it down so we will have it in case someone asks in the near future here. It's a 2-hour and 4-minute flight, 2-hour and 32-minute gate to gate. We are going to be covering a ground distance of 840 nautical miles at a cruise altitude today of 37,000 feet. This is a real world route. It is operated daily between Winnipeg and Toronto and other various spots within Canada. If you want the particulars for this flight or any other flight operated in Canada or anywhere else in the world, just head over to Flight Radar 24 or Flight Aware, and it'll give you the particulars for the flight. So that's what we're going to be doing today, guys. If you're on VATSIM, please, you know, if you want to fly along, you can. Now it looks like my sim is completely stuck here, so. Okay. Yeah, if you want to fly along, please do. We're going to get a little conga line going and we'll start heading down towards Toronto. We'll take a look here. Here we are. I was. Let me just restart core. I wonder if my PC is having issues right. I don't know. Every time that there's a Microsoft update or like a security update, something always ends up. Fuck. All right. Let's wait. I'm going to change the way the sky textures and all that sort of stuff work. Rex core here. As you can see it should start changing up. Let's see how that. So I just take the top 3, top 5, and we'll go off that. All right, guys, let's get this show on the road. We're going to get it started, and we'll start making our way down to Toronto, as I like to call it. Good old Toronto. It's just me right now in the, yeah. Oh, that's okay. It's all good. All right, guys, so we're going to come up to the overhead panel. I'm just going to do my things here. If you guys have any questions, I can answer them after, but I'm just going to go ahead and start this. I'm not following any checklist. This isn't any real life procedures. I just want to get the aircraft started, programmed, and we'll start making our way down towards Toronto. So, battery, forward fuel pump, APU start. Perfect. You can see the electrics coming on already. Come over to the... All right, we'll have to wait for that maybe to power up, but we'll have a listen here. Started. Might as well. You know what? Let's join up to the gate. All right, 23 of us in here. Oh, and look at this! I've got my my WinWing FMC actually works now. So I guess they updated it for it. All right, there's the gate. We're late to the game today, but we're gonna get it going. All right, inside the aircraft, we're gonna come up to the top of the overhead panel here. We're gonna make sure that we've got the APU annunciator illuminated, and then we'll switch it, and then we'll get some power into. All right, there it is. So this is what I'm talking about. This little button right here, APU Gen. And we're going to go ahead and toggle it. And now, of course, now you can hear the power into the aircraft. Over to the top, we're going to align our IRS. I'm going to get all the fuel pumps on here and just flow left to right. Get this on. And I will be flying in real time here, guys. Real time, real weather. So if we're going to be in the... landing in the dark there in Toronto later on tonight, that's fine. All right, so as briefed earlier, a cruise altitude is going to be 37,000 feet. So we'll get that in there. Perfect. I'll just take a look at the airport elevation. I think it's like 750 feet here. Actually, no, it's less. 569. I guess Toronto's sinking. Might as well be. All right, 569. Thank you so much for this. Actually, what is this? Karma Latte, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome on board, my friend. I'm not sure if the ticker's even going to work now, so I think that's all busted up now too. So I'm pretty sure it is. So you know what? I might as well get rid of that as well, because I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Something must have happened. But anyway, we're going to work through it. We'll get the flight done, and I'll try to get it all troubleshooted. Either in cruise today, or probably a safer bet would be after stream for the next stream. I will, guys. I'll keep you posted if we get, you know, a lot more subs today, which I'm fingers crossed for. But Karma, thank you so much. Welcome on board, Skymaster One. Levi says, Skymaster, you're an awesome dude. There he is, the man. Levi, what's going on, my friend? Everyone liking some. Excellent. I love the positive attitude in here. All right, gonna go back up to the overhead. This all looks good now. We'll come over and hopefully, and this, let's power that on, perhaps. We're gonna initialize our flight. We'll go to performance and payload and weight and balance. We'll keep it here for now until we get the flight management computer all set up. So we're gonna head down over into that, and like I said, guys, I am going to be using the real one here beside me, and actually it does work again. Really excited about that. So we're going to go to the FMC position in it here. We're sitting here at Winnipeg CYGW. Let me see. I just want CYWG. Okay, CYWG. We'll get that in there. I'm not worried about the gate. It's already spit out a coordinate for me. So we're going to just take that, enter it into the scratch pad, and then set it as our IRS position. Go over to the next. We've got CYWG already programmed. So we're going to click that up into the origin, and we're heading down to Toronto. Cannot forget this ICAO code because it is my hometown. So CYYZ. Our flight number for today is Flair. We're operating Flair Airlines today. It is a Canadian airline. And they do operate the max. 1624 is the flight number. Perfect. And I'm going to go ahead now and request that flight plan. Perfect. Yes, allow. Right. So let's see if it'll take it. Perfect. All right. Some of the issues when you reinstall the sim into another drive. Flight plan load. We're going to go ahead and click that. Loading, and it'll take a minute for that to populate. We're going to go back over to the electronic flight bag. We'll make sure that we get our weights in and all that sort of good stuff, and our fuel, which is very important. And then we'll continue with the programming. There he is, your Sim CFI. Welcome on board, my friend. You got me for a second. I'm like, there's no Fly 727. I thought you were going to be like my classic baby. Actually, I got to look at that aircraft. I might actually pick it up. Yeah, and your Sim CFI, I was asking about the Moza stick. I know I went back and I watched some of your videos, your reviews, and I'm really tempted to upgrade actually my whole setup here. And I want to perhaps get the Moza yoke. So anyway, I'll maybe private message you on that and get some more insight into it. But thank you so much for stopping in, and of course thank you for your support to the channel. I appreciate it. Guys, check out your Sim CFI if you haven't done so already. He's getting really close to 10,000 subs. Big congratulations once he hits that, but do appreciate him being in the channel right now. All right, so this is all done. Before I activate it, I want to get some things in here, and we will send it over into the flight management computer. Thank you so much for the subscription, Miles Lombardo. Thank you. Welcome on board, Skymaster One. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. All right, first thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take the fuel. I'm going to just go over to the SimBrief papers here now, and whatever SimBrief has given me, I'm going to enter that number in. Maybe a few hundred more kilograms of fuel, just in case. And we'll get that all squared away. So as per SimBrief, 7,635 kilograms. Let's make it, you know what, we'll make it a little heavier. We'll go 8,000 kilograms. It's called tankering. We're going to be tankering some fuel. All right, let me all right, 8,000. We're going to set that. That looks good. We're going to go over now to our passengers. Let's see what SimBrief gives us for the passengers. Let's see how many people from Winnipeg are flying over to Toronto tonight virtually. 178. Seems like it's going to be a full plane. 178. They're all partying with JP. By the way, Jay, happy birthday, my man. And Mrs. Skymaster and I will definitely be coming over before the end of the week. So. All right, perfect. That's all set. We've got a little bit of room for cargo here now. Let me just cross-reference what SimBrief has for a zero fuel weight. They've got us at 63,639 kilograms. And what are we sitting at right now? Oh, we're a little bit... No, we're only at 60,000, so I can take 3,000 more. So we'll do 1,500 and 1,500. And we'll set that, and that should get us very close to our actual zero fuel weight. So I'm really excited about that and happy. So that is good. I'm going to go ahead and complete that. Perfect. Now we can jump back over into the flight management computer here, and let's go ahead and activate, execute. Perfect. We'll go over now to the departure page. Oops. Now this is where it's a little different. So the WinWing FMC is for a 737-800, and even though there's a lot of similarities, some of the keys are in different places. They still work, but you'll have to follow what's on your actual virtual keyboard. So in this case, even though I've got the physical one right now, the departure and arrival button is on the climb button. So I'm going to hit that, and it should work. So here we are. We're on the right page now. So we'll go to the departure section here. As per SimBrief, wants us 1-8, so we're going to do that. 1-8 via the... Actually, there is no standard instrument departure, so we'll use the YWG, or the Winnipeg 3, execute, and then we'll go back to the arrivals. Later on in the Toronto, now it gave me 115 left. No, I'm not taking that. I'm just gonna pull up flight radar 24 here now and see where they're landing. Now I wonder if these issues that I'm having right now has anything to do with my internet. It's my internet, I don't know, for some reason is, oh, I know why it's slow. I put my Ethernet cable back on. That's probably what's slowing me down. Guys, should I disconnect it and just go back on my Wi-Fi? All right, so they're landing on 06 left. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take 06 left. So 06 left, and it's via the Buxom 7 arrival and the Otnik transition. Perfect. We can go ahead and execute that. We'll go over to the route right away. The perf init section, we're gonna go ahead and just should populate at 63.9. We'll do 1.5 for the reserves. Let me just double check the cost index. I don't know why it's so low, but it is. No, cost index is 33. Cost index 33, and we are going to flight that squared in there. Winds aloft tonight are 231 at 9. Holy smokes, where are the winds? Where are the winds? ISA is 5, so we'll get that in there, and it should give us our top of climb outside air temperature, which is good. Minus 51 degrees. That's about right up at cruise altitude. Go ahead and execute that. Straight over to the N limits. We'll do the derated takeoff, derated climb. Takeoff, set flaps 5. And we'll get our CG. You can hear it automatically trim itself. 23.4 in the center of gravity, and it's 5.73. Our V speeds 143, 144, or 150. That all looks good. And I think we're ready to go, guys. I think we're ready to go. Let me set my transponder 2000 on. Let me see if I'm squawking. Mode C. Yep, I am. Does my push to talk work? I'll set that right now. There's set. Oops. Okay, and that should work as well. Perfect, guys. 37 of us in here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Welcome on board. Hopefully we'll get some more subscribers in here, guys. Don't be shy. Come in, say hello. If you have any questions about the SIM, about computers, about gaming, please, subscribe, hit that like button. All you got to do is double tap the screen, and I do welcome you aboard. I am streaming regularly, so appreciate you guys being here. Okay, take one more look on the outside here. Here we are, and with the Rex core, it looks really, really good. I like the way the shading looks, and the aircraft itself. I don't know about you guys, I actually like this livery. I like it. Darren Allen in the house, welcome on board. Darwin, welcome on board. I love you. Wow, that's very positive for a Monday. I'll take it. I'll take it, guys. It's Monday. It's Monday. Appreciate you guys stopping in. All right. Oh, someone just popped in. Is that the great Mr. Hunter? Welcome on board. Guys, I am also on Twitch. I do apologize for not having my face cam on. I have no idea what's going on. Hold on. Let me see if I've got any chat. Yeah, it looks like there's only 2 people on the holy smokes. On the Twitch here. Hold on a second here, guys. See if I can find it. I switched over to Android and I forgot how to use my iPhone. All right, here I am. I'm on here. Perfect. Occasionally I'll be going in there as well, but we've got everybody over on the vertical. If you guys do want to check it out, subscribe to the channel. I do multiple streams, so I'll stream in vertical and horizontal on YouTube, and occasionally, like I said, I go over to Twitch. So, okay, we're good here. It sounds great. I love the way it sounds. Listen to that. and we are going to request for push now. So before I do that, let me make sure that everything is up on the top here. That looks good. I'm happy with that. We'll come over now to the MCDU, which, or sorry, not MCDU, but the what is this? The EFB, the electronic flight bag, and which does look different, but we're going to get our chocks removed and get the aircraft ready to go. So we'll come in here. All we're going to do is get those off, set, done. We can go back here, and I mean, we could even get calculations with that, but whatever. I'll just take whatever the FMC gave me. Just one more thing really quickly, guys. I want to just take a look at the weather so I can get the altimeter setting, and we're going to get out of here. So CYWG, which is Winnipeg, 220 at 2 knots. It's nothing. 15 statute miles, scattered at 10,000, scattered at 25,000. Temperature, it's a balmy 26 in Winnipeg, 2.15. Altimeter is quite low there, 2980. So we'll get that in there. 2980. As you can see right there, times 2. That looks good. And I'm going to request for push. In the meantime, while that's happening, we're going to go ahead and get our CTAF. So our frequency for Winnipeg.
Hello, so Captain. We are ready for pushback.
18.3. All right, perfect.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Darren says, I'm trying to load up and fly with you. Excellent. Sky is boarding done? Yes, yes, we are done with that. I'm having a good day. My is stable for now. Good. All right, Levi, thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, I forgot to put my overlay. I never loaded the Volanta.
Locking gear.
Maybe we'll get it for the landing rate. All right. Let me get my face there a little bit less big on the screen here. All right, so it's given me the instructions here. Let us, where are we going? We are going to, let's push nose to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Roger. Step on the toe brakes here.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, all engines clear. Start at will. I don't know why the shades are down. There's got to be... All right, we've got the wind walkers with us too, so... Perfect. We're going to come up to the overhead here. Packs coming off. We'll do the right side first. Ground. And we are going to watch the end too. We'll get into the motoring section, and we will start her up. We'll wait until it's above 20%. Come up to the bottom here, over the gate. There we go. As a matter of fact, we can actually start the #1 engine now too. Are you going to look at the Twitch chat? Well, I mean, there's nobody in there. So Hunter, that's Darren Allen. Yes, I checked. Just checked on VATSIM radar. Yes, I got you. Thank you so much, Mr. Hunter. Appreciate you. All right, let's. Are we motoring on engine? Actually, I don't know what's going on now. I kind of messed that up. Maybe you can't start both at the same time. All right. I thought you could, but you can't. Let's see if it'll catch. Oh, engine failed. What the heck?
Please set parking brake.
All right. Parking brake set. We're going to try this again. Packs are off. APU bleed is on. Let's see. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. So we'll do the... Let's start the left side. See if that'll I'll tell you, the gremlins are out in full force today, guys.
Unlocking gear.
You need to bring it to the center where it's both. Look at the switch. What switch? Oh, is that what it was? No, when you're starting... Oh, yeah. You're right.
Bypass pin removed.
I got you. I know what you're saying.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
All right, let's see if engine number 1 will catch here. Oh, listen to this, guys. Here we are, rocking and rolling. Sky, add the blue thing at the top to show where you're flying to. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I actually don't like it, to be honest. I think it's dated. It's better than the one that I used, but I just don't like it. But if you guys want, once we get started here, I can turn it on. All right, so we do have a good engine start on number 1. We're going to come down and hopefully get the number 2 now started. Let's see. So here we've got good percentage on N2. We'll wait a little bit here. We want to make sure everything is stable. All right, that looks good. I think I can introduce the yeah, Jade over. The one that I want, I kind of want the one that Owls uses. I don't know. I should reach out to him and just I like that one. It's off in the corner. It's very simple. All right. Uh-oh, what's going on with my number 2? Come on, number 2. Ooh, finally. Oh, it sounds like there's a little bit of backfire in there. What the hell, we're already rolling? That sounds so sweet. I don't care if it's there. I just say you're going into the title. What? I don't care if it's there. It says where you're... Yeah, exactly, Mr. Anja. I got you. I know what you're saying. All right, guys, we got 2 good engine starts. We are going to switch it over now and, have everything operated or like run off the engines. So we're going to toggle the switches here. Get our packs back on. APU now can come off. Isolation valve to auto. Engines will put on continuous. APU bleed now can... Sorry, the APU master can come off now. And the yaw damper on. Perfect. Let's get our auto brake to RTO, rejected takeoff, flaps 5 for the departure. Get our first officer here, verify in transit and confirmed. That all looks good. We can get them set up as well. Perfect. And I think we're ready to go here, guys. I think 150 was our V speed. So we'll get 150 in there, and we'll start making our way to the runway, guys. Thank you so much. Come on, number 2. Don't be... Hey, easy. Yeah, you're right, but it cooperated. All right, parking brake released. And let's give it a little bit of power here. We are rolling. Winnipeg traffic flare 1624, taxi to runway 18 via apron Echo Foxtrot Tango, holding short 18. Winnipeg traffic. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Hopefully we'll get the subs in here. Sub if you haven't done so already. I am streaming regularly. Microsoft Flight Simulator and occasionally X-Plane 12, which by the way is getting really, really good. Really, really happy with X-Plane 12. Is there controllers? Probably not. But I can check for you. No, negative. Negative on the controllers. All right, we're going to maintain our situational awareness here. Clear left, clear right, and we are going to be hanging a right turn right here. Right here, right now. Start a little bit of rudder action here for the turning. I wish I had a tiller, but and we're gonna just straight up foxtrot, and then we'll make another right turn. Yeah, I don't. Hunter, are you flying? You're not flying, or that was Darren Allen. I usually hear Hunter, so. Is there controllers maybe in Toronto? Yeah, maybe. All right, let's get our taxi light on here. Maybe a little early on the ding, but just let him know that we're going to get ready to go. We don't have any traffic in front of us holding. Hunter, you're not flying. Set your parking brakes at center. Attaboy, Hunter. Hunter, why is my camera not working on the... Like, I don't understand why it's not working. There might be an update for the NVIDIA. I'll sort it out. I'll have it all sorted out for the next stream. Anyway, here we are, guys. Right on that center line. Look at that, guys. Woo. Be a nice evening departure here. All right, now we can... Actually, let's have a look at our VATSIM radar map. Toronto is up. Toronto. And we're okay. Flight attendants, please be seated for takeoff. Thank you. So I looked at the VATSIM radar. There is nobody on final, so we're gonna take position here, and we will get ready to blast off, guys. First, we'll take a look again. Clear right, clear left. Runway 18 visually confirmed. Oh, the sounds are great on this, I'll tell you. All right, no brakes and on the roll here. Let's get the flight director on. Flight director on, auto throttle, and let's go, guys. Throttle up to 50%. Got two engines spooling up nicely together in sync. Toga. All right, Toga. Takeoff thrust set. Airspeed's alive. Gyro Direct Rorma. Execute. There, I'm going to start my turn here now. Speed check good. We're bringing up the flaps. Now look at the wing flex here, guys. Speed check good. Flaps 1. The Aviator Lolo and Nows, welcome on board. Thank you so much for tuning in. Look at the beautiful fall colors already. All right. Speed check good. Flaps coming up. Let's clean up the airplane now. We'll continue our climb. Fly it up to 10,000 feet, guys, and then I'll get the autopilot turned on. Looking good. She's nice and stable. Very nice here, guys. Here we are. There's a screenshot for you. There's the money shot, boys and girls. Money shot right there. Maybe we should get right on course here, so let me get right on that course line. Do a little bit of a cheat here. There we go. All right, 24 of us watching. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget to double tap. We're going for 100 likes today. Can we do it? Will we do it? All right, there's 10,000 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and get the autopilot tuned on. LNAV, VNAV, and we're gonna continue with our after takeoff checks now. So what we can do is we'll get the engines back to the normal position. We'll make sure that the gear is up. Auto brake now is off. Flaps are up, and the spoiler is in the off position. We'll go ahead and turn off the landing lights now. And we can extinguish the fasten seatbelt sign. After takeoff checklist is complete. There we go. No need to set the chrono. It automatically does it for me. Flare 1624 North Further ADC monitor Unicon 22.8. Good day. Excellent, excellent, Mr. Hunter. I appreciate you for that. Over to Unicom 22.8. Thanks so much for the radio services. So long. Or see ya. There we go. Destrodom's done it again. Destrodom in the house with the 5 gifted subs. Amazing, Destrodom. You are the legend. You're an absolute legend. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Everybody that got the membership, please, big round of applause and a big thank you to the great Destrodom, who's doing so much for the channel. Appreciate you. Amazing. Welcome on board, everybody. Welcome to the First Officer Club. Excellent. Here's the hat salute to you, my man. Thank you for that. Guys, if anybody is watching that got the membership, please, big thank you to Destrodom. And welcome on board. I'll say it. Dave Cat 1458, welcome. Addit, welcome. FBS Lego, welcome on board. Windy Aviation, welcome. Spooled Up, Destrodom, back at it again. Thank you so much for that, my friend. Happy birthday, Testrodom. Ending my birthday with some awesome membership. Get out. That's awesome. It's my friend's birthday today, too. Excellent. Well, have a happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed your day. That's awesome. Destrodom. Done it again. Hey guys, here we are. Not really much to see. It's hazy, but we might encounter some storms on the way into Toronto. We did finally get some rain today, so. All right, coming up to the standard pressure region, 18,000 feet. We can go ahead and hit 29902. We can do that times 2, times 3. We are good. Times 3, guys, is our backup instrument here. Guys, what happened to everybody on Twitch? Holy smokes, guys, we're at 1629 in the subs. Let's keep it going. Let's try to get up to 1650. That'll be remarkable if we do. On that road to 2000. That'll be the goal for the end of the year, above 2000. And then next year we're going to try 10,000. We got to get up there. Appreciate you guys. Big happy birthday to Destrodom. That's awesome. She has the birthday of a really good friend of mine. All right, let's enjoy some of these wing views here. Take a look at this. Now, normally normally on a flight, on a real world flight, if I'm sitting in the back here, I always request a window seat. 98% of the time I'll get it. It's only in rare circumstances I don't. But yeah, I'm always staring out the window if I've got the window seat here. Wow, look at this, guys. 31 of us in here, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much all for tuning in. 31 people. We should get 31 more subs. Everybody stop in and say hello. Appreciate you. This is wonderful. Let's have a look over on the other wing here. The sounds are incredible. Incredible. This airplane is something else. Really like this aircraft. Outside. All right, guys, let's take a look at our performance here and all the instruments on the climb. We want to make sure that everything is going as planned. We're on our indicated airspeed here, 294 in the climb. We're on the flight directors. We've got a slight nose up pitch above the horizon. Got the blue side up, which is right thing, brown side down. If we take a look, we're climbing nicely, 1,900 feet a minute. And our target altitude for today, as briefed earlier, flight level 370, 37,000 feet. these indicators up here on the top of the primary flight display. N1, that means on the autopilot here, we've got the speed enabled, so auto throttle is armed. LNAV, that is our lateral navigation. That's on, like, so we've got lateral navigation means we're on our track line here, and our vertical navigation, of course, is, you know, our altitude and speed. So that's all set, as you can see on the MCP here. So N1, flight directors on, our auto throttle, and our VNAV, vertical nav, and lateral nav. So we are good. Taking a look at our multi-function display, or our navigational display here. We've got a plethora of information on it, but all relative to what we need and what we want to see. Ground speed 422 in the climb. We've got our winds. Right now 0.86 at 26, so we've got a little bit of a headwind here. Not really an issue. Our track, that's the track that we're following in space. Our next waypoint, SITBO, it's giving us our time, our estimated time to the fix, to the waypoint, and the distance closing it. So you can see how fast. Look at how fast we're covering distance. You know, it's all nice and comfortable when you're in the back of the airplane, but you don't realize how fast you're going. Like, you're gobbling up. I know it might not be the right choice of words, but you're gobbling up nautical miles in seconds. It's incredible, especially when you get into the jet stream. Like, you're going over 1,000 kilometers an hour. So it's incredible. And of course, then we've got our engine parameters here. Very, very, very important, of course. We want to make sure that these are all in the green. Everything looks good, stable. We're good. And of course, got to make sure that you've got enough fuel on board. And very important to always monitor the fuel. So everything looks good. We are rocking and rolling. Excellent. Wow, I can't believe it. 53 of you in here. That's amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. Welcome on board. Hope you guys are enjoying the little tutorial here as we make our way up to our final cruise altitude today. Flight level 370, or 37,000 feet. We're on our way to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. That is my home province and home city in real life. Flight time for today, this is a real world flight operation. Flight time today, guys, 2 hours and 4 minutes. Gate to gate or block time, 2 hours and 32 minutes. We're covering a ground distance today of 840 nautical miles. This route gets flown every day, multiple times a day. You know, just because Toronto is one of the hub airports, so a lot of flights that connect go through Toronto. So Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal are our big ones, and now Calgary is starting to do more international ups, and I think that's it. I was going to say maybe Halifax, but no, I think they all feed into Toronto. So chances are, if you're living in Winnipeg and you want to go down to the Caribbean, you're going to have to fly to Toronto first and then take a connecting flight to whatever island you're going to, or wherever in the world you're going. And same with Montreal. Like, Montreal's another hub now. So by the way, I actually went to Montreal airport for the first time a few months ago, and I loved it. Actually, I like the airport. It's really nice. Simple layout. It's got some great food in it. Good shopping too. I mean, if you're doing the whole duty-free thing, if you're traveling internationally, it was a good experience. All right, guys. Once again, happy birthday to Destro Dom. And again, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Incredible. Hunter's asking, what are we talking about? Hunter, what's going on, Hunter? What are you trying to say to me? Hunter, come over to the vertical chat. It's more lively. Pretty much a straight line here, guys. Straight line eastbound. The winds are picking up a little here. Got a little bit of a headwind. And like I said, in the Toronto area tonight, they're calling for more thunderstorms. We had some come through earlier today, which was welcomed because we didn't get a lot of rain this summer. So maybe, you know, when it gets a little darker here, we'll be able to see the flashes of lightning. So as you can see, very, very gradual for the climb out here. Performance, not so good. It's called a cruise climb. It says only 800 feet a minute, but you can see 16 minutes in, and actually it's not that bad. But 16 minutes in, and we still haven't reached our top of climb. Yeah, we'll hang out on the first officer side here for a little bit. We'll get a perspective. Guys, I appreciate you guys coming in. Like I said, don't forget to sub if you haven't done so already. Like the video. Hit that bell to be notified of future streams, guys. I do stream regularly and would love nothing more than to have you guys back, all watching me fly virtual airplanes in the virtual world where anything and everything is possible. Meaning that we can get it as close to real world ops as we can without actually stepping into a real airplane, or we can make it as fun and make believe as we want. Speaking about that, I think there's a mod now that you can install that'll give you Jurassic Park. So if you guys are interested in taking a flight down to Jurassic Park, I'm down for that. Just have to configure my joysticks here to fly a helicopter once we get there. And we'll fly onto the island. I'd be so down for that. All right, you guys heard that chime? That means 1,000 feet to go. We're almost at our cruise altitude. And you know what? We'll hang out here. We'll hang out on the first officer side. Wow, incredible. 48 of us in here. This is incredible. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Really exciting. You see, I've got it down to the 2.5 mile ring. And look at how fast that top of descent is. I mean, sorry, the top of climb is coming. Like I said, we're just... It's like we're like going through the air so fast. See the throttles coming back now a little bit once we hit our cruise. They should start coming back. And in real life, that's what happens. You're not touching the throttles. You might have your hand over them, you know, just to make sure that they don't do anything that they're not supposed to, and you can manually take over. More so on the takeoff and on the landing, but still, even on this phase, still want to hover over. You see the trim wheel. It's all the computer, guys. The autopilot is doing everything. But of course, we're making sure that the autopilot is doing what it's supposed to do. Perfecto. If we take a look at this wonderful big navigational display, I like it. Look at it. On the very top, you can see the TD. That is the top of descent. So, I mean, you can interpret the data that you're seeing. It's way beyond the 320 nautical mile ring. But psychologically, to see it on a map, even if it's far away, it's like a good thing. It's like it's getting closer, you know. Eventually you're gonna hit that top of the sun. Hunter, how many people we got over on the Twitch today? I'll take a stall plane. Yeah, right? Okay, so I gotta look into that too, the Jurassic Park. I don't know which streamer I saw. I saw some streamer, he did it. He went in. Like he went in the Jurassic Park and he was exploring. I think it's Blue Games. Blue Games did it. Blue Games? I think that's his name. It's crazy. Jurassic Park. One of my favorites. Fantastic movie. Alright, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to stay on the first officer side. So I don't know why my, I don't know why the camera is not showing on both. It's so interesting. I don't want to play around with it now. Blue Games did, it was awesome. Yeah, that's the one I saw. Yeah, I gotta do it. I mean, even if I don't stream it, I gotta do it for myself. I actually really want to try to fly a helicopter on the sim. Come on, guys, can we do it? Will we do it? Let's try to get up to 1,650 subs. We're already at 16 likes. 4 more and we're gonna hit our target of 20. Hunter says he'll take an F-18 into it. Hey, is my chat? My chat's not even working, is it? What the heck? There it is. But it's not coming up. I don't know what happened. Like, my thing is glitching out. Even my chat window is gone. There's got to be an update. Always show messages. It's not showing. I don't know what's happened. I promise you guys the next stream it's gonna have to look the way it did before. I got no, oh no, they're coming up. Okay, they're coming up now. I didn't notice. Like on my screen it doesn't show like they're coming up. It's crazy. But they are. I just can't, whenever you're not using like the OBS Studio or Streamlabs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get myself more familiar with the OBS Studio. I got the basics for it, but in order for me to run the multi-streams, and then add some stuff like the alerts and all that, I'm gonna have to get myself familiar with that. But the way it is, I mean, I've got 2 options. Learn that and go over to OBS Studio, or just buy the paid version of the Streamlabs, which I think it's a little too pricey. It's like $200 Canadian a year. So anyhow, you know what? We've got the basics on. We've got the camera. You guys can hear me. I've got my face showing on one of the streams, so it's all good. I use just standard OBS. What do you mean? Like which one's standard? Like go to the OBS website and just use that? Really? I gotta check that out. Alright guys, let me take a look at the radar map here. Let's see, yeah, Toronto's still up. Looks like there's going to be a little conga line going from Chicago. But anyway, if you guys want to see my little airplane, hopefully it'll show. And it, oh yeah, there it is. I don't know why it's not showing on the horizontal. I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to sign out and sign back into OBS. But anyway, for those of us that are watching on the vertical, it's up. Now here's my little airplane. Just a few days ago, we were on our way to Winnipeg. Now we're returning. Pretty soon we'll be talking to Toronto. Doesn't look busy at all. Might have to turn the volume down a little so I can hear the controller. Anyhow, we're making good time. Cadet Harrison in the house. Welcome on board. Opinions, Microsoft Flight Simulator with VATSIM or X-Plane with VATSIM. They're both good. They're both really, really good. If you want the visuals and you want the eye candy, you know, and the flight characteristics are getting a little better. Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you want more real feel, I mean, as real as you're going to get it from a desktop, which is not like flying a real plane, but you can get, you know, a pretty good sense of at least visually what pilots see. Then I'd go with X-Plane, but both of them are really, really good. Thank you so much for that, Cadet Harrison. So if you want more airplanes, actually no, if you want more scenery and more development, Microsoft Flight Simulator. X-Plane 12 still has, but not as much as X-Plane 11. So like some of the developers have stopped updating and stopped developing. Hopefully that'll change. The good thing with X-Plane is you get to try before you buy. So there's a demo version. Download the demo, fly around in it a little bit, and I guarantee you'll be pleasantly surprised. I know I was when I first jumped into it. Hunter, you gonna head out? All right, Mr. Hunter. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. I tried it out last night and I was amazed. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's they're both good sims. Yeah, you just gotta try it. I mean, plus Microsoft Flight Simulator is reaching a larger audience now because of the Xbox, right? So I don't know. Some say Microsoft Flight Simulator's got a more arcade feel to it. I don't know. Like, I can argue it, but like I said, visually, it's stunning. They're really good. Really good. Especially when you get into the payware stuff. So payware scenery, payware aircraft. The add-ons, it all makes it look really pretty. I mean, check this out. This looks incredible. I really do hope we see some flashes of lightning when we get a little closer into Toronto. Wow, this is incredible. 54 people in the chat, or in the stream watching. That's amazing. Appreciate you. Wow, look at this. We're already at 16:37. Let's go. Let's go, guys. 16:50. Keep them coming. I had a little ticker for the live count, but for some reason, I don't know. It's not working today. But I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll get it back up and running for the next one. All right, take a look at our navigational display here. Ground speed now 447, 053 at 22. The winds aren't bad. As you can see now, the top of the sun is getting a little closer. It's still far, far out. You know, just by looking at it, we've got a 320 tick here, 160 tick here. So it's way beyond the 320 nautical mile ring. But like I said, we're eating up the nautical miles pretty fast. I will come back here. It's always nice to sit, watch the engine. Hunter says he is a Microsoft Flight Sim guy. Well, I am too. Like I said, occasionally we'll be doing the X-Plane. But I've said it in the past and I'll say it again. X-Plane 12 is gonna make a big comeback. I just know it. Just know it. It's getting better every so many weeks. They're pushing out updates. So I said it from before. Don't discount or don't don't give up on X-Plane just yet. Actually, what we need right now is another sim to come out. Make it competitive. It'll just drive everybody to get better if they want to stay competitive. P3D should come out. Lockheed Martin. P3D should come out with another version. I don't know how they do it. Or they should build a sim from the ground up. Sim radar. We're still far out. Gonna be coming up over Lake Superior soon. 25775. I'll get it dialed in. Just in case. You never know. But this Rex course is looking really good. Just some filters here, and the sky, clouds, everything just looks really nice. Look at that. Of course, you can change. You know, there's different settings. There's different. They're called presets or presents, whatever you want to call them. So you don't even have to do the customization yourself. You can just, whatever they upload to the server, you can download it for yourself and have a look. If you like it, you use it. If you don't, move on to the next one. Just like with previous versions. Very nice. Like I said, it'll be cool if we can see some lightning. Actually, I'm going to see if there's any weather in there. Yeah, there is. There definitely is. Here, I'll show you guys. So if you guys take a look, hopefully we'll be above the weather, but all of this in northern Ontario is weather. These cells in red and yellow are, heavy precip, thunder showers. And then we've got another system down here, south of the Great Lakes. I'm not sure which way it's tracking. Sadly, you can't see it on the VATSIM radar map, but if you were to look on the real radar map, you'd be able to see it track. or you'd see its potential track. Anyway, this is where we're going. All right, cool. Let's get that all closed up. Wow, incredible, guys. 54 of us watching. Appreciate it. Guys, don't be shy to chat. If you have any questions, if you like what you see, more than welcome to stop in. You can say it. Like I said, I am streaming regularly. And I am reading the chat off of a cell phone, so that's why occasionally you see me with my head down and to the side, actually reading the chat. And the nice thing now is WinWing's got the integration back again with the FMC. So there was a time where it wasn't, but it's back on now. So I do own this actual panel here. Not this one, but for a 737-800. And yeah, it's working. It's always nice to have it working. Man, look at the colors here, guys. Beautiful. Wonderful. Oh, we're 10 away from 50, guys. 10 more subs. Can we do it? Will we do it? Love to end at 1650 for tonight. That'll be a good push for getting near the end of the month. I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Darren Vox is back. Darren, welcome back. What happened to Jade Over? There we go. Hello again from Darren. This will be the last flight of today. Once we land in Toronto, we'll head over to the airport, to the hotel, get some rest. Virtually, of course. How's the flight? So far, it's good, Darren. It's going good. Three more likes, guys, and we hit the 20 likes. Still got a ways to go. Only been airborne for 38 minutes. So 2-hour flight, guys. 2-hour flight.
Thunder Bay Airport information, Mike. 0000 Zulu.
Switch this
Wind
up.
062 at 5. Visibility 15. Sky condition.
I should be on 22.8. There we go. It's looking pretty good, guys. Guys and gals. Look at this. Making our way towards the sunset. Doesn't matter which direction we're going, we're chasing those sunsets. So 40 minutes almost into the flight, 2-hour flight. Got another hour and 20 to go, approximately. Now, of course, half an hour before the actual arrival time, it usually is the top of descent. So as we can look at the navigational display, the top of descent, as you can see, it's getting closer. Still far out, but closer than before. And in the heap of all of this, it's like a cluster of waypoints. Down in here is our arrival into Toronto. So Toronto, showing on the map here, is one of the points in here. When we get closer, we'll listen to the ATIS, and perhaps maybe we'll listen to the real ATIS so we can tune in. And we'll get a feel. What happened to JSD? Come on, guys. We need 10 more subs. It'd be so sweet if we do. Oh, there's still 50 of you in here. That's incredible. Incredible. 52 now. Love it. Got my eyes peeled for flashes of lightning. It's too bad the radar doesn't work yet. I don't know if Microsoft's going to bring that out, but that'd be a cool feature to have. Now, at cruise altitude here, it's not like you're not really going to get anything from it, just because most of the weather, as you can see, is below us. In some cases, it will be at our altitude or even higher, but I mean, visually, we can see here, there's not really a lot. But as we start making our way down and it gets darker, it'll be easier to see it. It's always nice to see a flash of lightning in one of the clouds, as long as it's not on your course, as long as it's not nowhere near you. Excellent. So we'll have a look and see where we're at. Just coming up to Lake Superior right now. Not sure if the controller is going to be up for us. 55 minutes already. Doesn't look like there's a lot of traffic in. Maybe he's watching. And is no. I was going to say there's inbounds. Anyhow. If he's on, he's on. If he's not, it's all good. More time for the chat. Okay, so I'm also streaming on Twitch today. Skymaster1901 on Twitch. You guys want to go check it out over there? Unfortunately, my face cam is not working on there. I have no idea why. I don't understand why. But at least we've got the vertical. That's looking good. Yeah, guys, don't forget to drop a like in the video, and you can spam the hearts, spam the party signs, whatever you want. It's all positive. Positive vibes here on Skymaster 1. It's always nice to have a positive start to the work week. By the way, day 1 of 5 is done. Back over to the first officer side. I've got to do a flight on this side soon. It's been a while since I've flown from the first officer side. One more, guys and gals. One more from 20 likes. 9 more. We're 9 more away from 50. 1650. It's so sweet if we hit it. And we're going strong with the views. Appreciate all of you. For sure. So you can see, I don't know if you guys can see the clouds. You know, one day they look really, really good. The next day, I guess it might be on the weather conditions or the lighting conditions. It's a little bit of pixelation on them. I have to somehow try to smooth those out. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. They still look good. Looks like I am getting a little bit of stutters. Oh, maybe not. Hey, we haven't done a cabin tour. Let's do a cabin tour. I know some of you are curious to see the inside of a 737. I'm not going to explain anything. I'll just, oh, look, it's, I was going to say double door, but guys, the interior of this airplane, I love it. The detail that's gone into this is incredible. So big shout out to iFLY for it. It's beautiful. Look at it. And a lot of the things work. Like, incredible. Modeling is done right. Like, this is top notch. S-class. Placards. Heck, even the curtains work. Like, that's... It's these little details. This looks great. Even the seating. Look at that. The carpet, even the carpeting. Apologize for that. But here you can see it. That is so good. No, we won't pull it. I don't know what happened to our people. There should be people on the airplane. Rear galley. Oh, looks like there's some kind of barcode here. What is this? Oh, it'd be cool if you scan it, but it's out of focus. Oh, that's too bad. It'd be pretty cool if you could scan it and it tells you something about the airplane or something. What is this? Allow for channel log turns, swipe to allow or deny. Jump back into the aircraft here. Ooh, look at this, guys. This doesn't look good. I mean, it looks good, but it looks like storms are ahead. Ah, the clouds are dissipating. Like on the map. Check this out, guys. Look at that. Off in the distance there, you can see the other airplane. That is so cool. I never noticed that before. That actually might be one of the reasons why my performance is low. I have to reset the radius of the aircraft. That guy, it looks like he's far away. Maybe not. That's still so cool that you can see it. So this, guys, isn't like AI traffic or anything. This is actually another VATSIMmer. So it's someone else on VATSIM. They're doing the same thing I am. Perhaps they're not streaming it, but they are on. And yeah, I can see his aircraft. They can see me. There we can follow them. And in real life, it's like this. They'll have other aircraft at a higher altitude in the opposite direction. There he goes, whizzing along. And yes, that's how fast they're traveling through the sky. Wow, so cool. I don't think it'll be long now until we're talking to the controller. I'm going to start dimming down some of the displays here. There we go. That looks slightly better. There we are. Excellente. Oh, we can even keep it like this for a bit. Wonderful. Oh, the winds have changed up a little bit. Got an ever so light tailwind now, but I'll take it. Like, it's bumped up our ground speed by like several knots. So this is good. This is good. I always want to be close to the 500 when I'm cruising. 500 knots over the ground is pretty good for me. And as predicted, it will be a nighttime landing. Is all good. I wonder if that'll help. Oh, wait, check this out. Do I still have the lights on? Oh, the taxi light. That's incredible. I will turn down the sounds as soon as we get in touch with the controller. I want to be able to hear them. If they're still up. And we'll be talking to them soon, so I think now might be the time to bring the sounds down just a little bit. Make it nice for everybody. Of course, you guys can control it on your end too, right? From your mobile device or tablet. Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen for the like if you're watching from your mobile device. Appreciate it, and of course sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. Been airborne now for 1 hour. Got an hour to go. A little less than an hour, but well, an hour. One more hour to go. I don't think so. I think it'll be less than that. All right, 23 likes. Oh, 22 likes. Well, we're gonna try to get 50 likes, guys. 50 likes, 50 subs. So how's everybody's Monday going? Everybody happy today? Mondays are always the hardest. Gotta get some lighting on in here. Very easy. This looks great too. Check it out. Look at that. We gotta get this on. Oops. It's always very nice to have the lights on. Just like your car. There we go. Looking A-OK. Oh, there's another little airplane up ahead. That's so cool. Must be a new feature. I mean, I couldn't see them that far out. Usually when they get closer. But now you can see them out front. Plus, look at the other little details. You can see the reflections from the panels here. Your EFS panels over on the side window there, side panel window. Oh, we're getting awfully close to 50. Holy macaroni. That little airplane. Keep an eye out for him. You see if the the controller is sadly gone. That's all right. It'll be nice and quiet. We'll just do our thing. Spend some more time chatting with you guys. Omar Amir, welcome on board, my friend. Standard 737, this is the MAX version. So 737 800 MAX series. And as you can see here, we've got another little airplane flying along. And we can see the lights. This is all courtesy of VATSIM. So anybody else that's flying on VATSIM, you'll be able to see their airplane. Really cool feature. And of course, you can see it easier in the night, as in real life, right? So, oh, Nightwolf 49, thank you so much for your follow over on Twitch. Welcome on board, DJ Ninjby. Thank you so much for your follow over on Twitch. Excellent, guys. I appreciate it. Welcome on board. Here's another one, Doozy60. Wow. Thank you so much for your follow on Twitch. Welcome on board. Guys, I do apologize for not having my camera on. It's just a one-time thing here. I've got some technical issues. But if you do want to see the face that's going with the voice, just head over to YouTube vertical short streams there, and you'll be able to see me. You'll be able to see me on the next go on Twitch. I'll have my face shown on that. But all three of you, welcome on board. Thank you so much for your follow. Thank you. And Omar, yeah, to answer your question, it's the, I mean, it still is a 737. You are correct. It's just the variant. It's a new variant. A little bit of a raid. How is your flight going? Thank you so much for that. Yeah, it's going good. I mean, aside from some technical issues with the, the OBS, but yeah, we're just chugging along here on our way to Toronto, actually. I'll update the title there, but we are on Microsoft 2024, and we're on our way to Toronto from Winnipeg. Oh, has rated you with a party of 12. I see. I didn't see the message. That's so cool. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Wonderful. Excellent. That's really cool. I love it when the alert meter goes off. It's always good. All right, so sadly the VATSIM controller has left us, but that's okay. We're going to do our own thing. We're on course here. We're going to start briefing for the top of descent. A little bit before the top of descent, we're going to get all our numbers programmed in. Numbers as in our ILS frequencies. We're going to brief our runway. We're going to brief the airport diagram. We're going to make sure that the weather's good on the way down. And yeah, we'll try to make a nice greaser of a landing. Unfortunately, I don't have the landing rate calculator. But, I mean, you guys can just judge it visually. And, yeah, we'll call it a stream. I'll be back maybe on Wednesday or Thursday, and most definitely on the weekends. So that's awesome, guys. I appreciate it. All the positive energy for a Monday. Love it. Excellent. Oh, don't let my crew judge it. They are harsh. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know. Most of the time my landings are pretty good, but I mean, still, judge if you will. It's all good. No pressure, right? No pressure. And just like that, guys, it's gone dark. I'm going to shut off one of the other lights now. I want to get my eyes actually, adjusted for the night. So we're going to actually dim the office here. It's going to make my face look a little more scary than it already is, but I promise you guys, it's all in the name of aviation. All right, we want to make sure that we're going to be able to land this bad boy. If I could have it my way, actually, I'd just make it all dark in here. It'll make my face look even more spooky. Should probably be okay for Halloween, But anyway, I think this is good for now. That's amazing. I love the alert meter. Baja 90 has followed. Welcome on board. Thank you so much for the follow. That's incredible, guys. Love it. Amazing. Baja 90 says good evening. Good evening. Welcome on board. All right, so I'm still looking out for some lightning. Want to see if we're going to get some convection down below. Oh, what is that over there? Perhaps that was something. Not sure what that was. Oh, it's just the reflection. Yeah, you can see the reflections off. That's so cool. Like, I mean, I don't know how many frames that's taking up. If there was a way that you could shut that off, I mean, I'm all for the added level of realism, but if that's going to eat up some frames, I could live without it. Not that there's anything wrong with my PC to begin with. It's pretty good. This is looking good, guys. Aviation, the title says iFLY. Oh, does it? Oh my goodness. All right. That's what your Sim CFI was probably talking about. I did it in a rush. I'll go ahead and change that. That's so funny. That's probably what he was talking about. Thought he was talking about the iFLY 727. That's probably why I got all the views. So, all right, let me change that. I hope that doesn't affect it. All right, there it is. My bad. There. Night Wolf, thank you so much for your subscription. Welcome on board. There it is. Now you get to see the face along with the voice. And Aviation, thank you for the correction. I think your Sim CFI was correcting me in the beginning, but I don't know. I was all focused on getting everything started. So good laugh on that. Well, I mean, if you guys wanted to be in the iFLY 727, maybe they will come out with one. There he is, Pereiro. Boa noite, my friend. Welcome on board. Thank you so much for that, for coming in. Excellent, guys. So as you can see now, we've we've brought down the range. For the track line here, you can see the top of descent now is getting even closer to the 160 nautical mile ring. Once it gets below that, this little tick right here is the 80 nautical mile. We're gonna start planning for our arrival into Toronto. Been airborne now for 1 hour and 7 minutes. It's a 2 hour and 4 minute flight, guys. Got like 58 minutes to go. And like I said, half an hour before that before the arrival time is the top of descent. So we're looking at, well, less than 28 minutes, I guess. Like let's say less than 25 minutes before we start descending down for the approach and arrival. Always the best time. Takeoffs and the landings. And still got my eyes peeled out for any flashes of lightning. There was weather below us. I'm going to just double check through the VATSIM radar map. Yeah, it's off to the left here. So I wonder if we just focus out here, if we see anything. Here, we'll just keep it like this for a little bit. Sometimes it happens so fast you can't even see it. DJ Ninja B, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome on board. Juicy60 says, is this a Max I see? Yes, it is. Thank you so much for tuning in. A little bit of a raid again. How is your... Oh, okay, this was from before. Good evening. Now I am unfollowing clickbait. What the heck? Don't do that. I appreciate it. Don't unfollow. I need all the follows. I do appreciate the raid. Pretty cool. Welcome on board. Yeah, so once again, guys, I do apologize. Some of the things in the stream are not working as they should. I'm doing multiple streams right now, and over on Twitch right now, you can't see my face. I don't know why the camera's not showing up. My sub meter is not up, and my overlay is not showing as well. So I'm not sure if I'll have to log out of the OBS and log back in, and that might fix the issue. Or it might be time to head over to OBS Studio and try to figure that out and use that. Incredible, guys. We did it. We're at 1650 on the subs. That's incredible. I love it. Appreciate all of you. That's awesome. Oh, look at this. We've got a glimpse. Yeah, that looks so sweet. What multi-stream platform are you using? Yeah, I'm on Streamlabs OBS, and I've got horizontal for Twitch right now and vertical for YouTube. But I am using Streamlabs. I really want to get familiar with the OBS Studio. I think it's more customizable. I just don't know why I'm getting any issues now. Just lately, I don't know. There was an update for the OBS, and then of course there's every few weeks there's updates for Windows and the drivers and all of that. I don't know if one of the last updates has created a issue. Still got my eyes peeled for the lightning there. Nothing, though. I know on a previous stream we did see some. I thought I got so excited for it. Let's dim some of this stuff. It's not even on. Flight deck's looking good. How's the build coming along, my friend? Well, that was the reference to the 727 iFLY. Yeah, I don't know why I put 727. But can you imagine if iFLY came out with a 727? That would have been funny. It happens, guys. It happens. As in, like, mistakes happen, right? I'm actually quite embarrassed about it. Nah, it's all good. All good. I got some more follows. I got some more subs. I got some gifted memberships today. It's all good. My Monday so far is going good. Now all I got to do is stick the landing. Gotcha. Very good. When you want to try the OBS Studio, I highly recommend A10 Multistream with their vertical encoder. All right, I'm going to check that out. I got to get myself familiar with it. I need to know how to put in the alerts, so anytime I get a sub or any of that, I'm not sure if the alerts are automatic, and maybe get Nightbot over into there, and I'll be good to go. I really want to give it a try. You can push your horizontal to both YouTube and Twitch, and then your vertical also on YouTube under a separate encoder key. I've been doing it for years now. It's working great. See, that's what I need to do. I don't have, like, how do I make another key? I have to figure that out. I really appreciate it. Maybe, I don't know if you can join my Discord, !Discord in the chat. It'll come up, and maybe you can message me and help me figure it out. I don't know if, if you have time, or maybe you could just put it in the general. Or I'll have to go online and try to figure it out, but that might be the issue. I have to make a separate key for the vertical. Mexican Aviator in the house. Welcome back, my friend. Did you start your flight from the gate or the runway, says Cadet Harrison? No, I started from the gate. So we start from the gate. Every one of my flights, you can go back on some of my earlier YouTube flights, and you can check them out. Some of them are actually quite memorable. Something happens, or we get stuck at the gate for whatever reason. But I start from the gate. I'll brief the flight plan. I'll say hi to everybody, and then we push off the gate once everything is loaded, and we're good to go. If we've got controllers on, we'll talk to the controllers, get our clearances and all that sort of good stuff. Now, guys, I am also a real-world pilot. So some of the stuff that I have learned from real aviation, I mean, I don't share it as like a training tip or anything like that, but sometimes I'll talk about some of my real world experiences. I do fly small airplanes, Cessna 172s, Diamond Katanas, Piper Warriors. So yeah, if you're getting started in training or you know, anything with general aviation, I've been flying for many years. Nightwolf 49 exclamation Discord. There you go. It should pop up. There it is. Appreciate ya. All right, guys. So 160 nautical miles now for that top of descent. As you can see, it's getting a little closer. We'll wait for it a little bit more, and then we will start planning for our arrival. Now, guys, when you're doing night flying, I am also night rated. This is pretty much it. Unless you're flying low on a clear night, low as in like a couple thousand feet over a populated area, you're not going to see anything. This is a great entry into IFR. It's when you're doing night flying over sparsely you know, lit area. So I'll go back over to the VATSIM radar map here now and see. Yeah, there's no controller. I'll open it up for you guys to have a look. You can see it. It's not, unfortunately, it's not showing up on the horizontal on Twitch, but on the YouTube it is. You can see the storm. There's a storm in northern Ontario in the upper part of the Great Lakes, and yeah, we're flying over it. We're headed southbound. Here's my little airplane. We're heading down towards Toronto. Coming up over the Manitoulin Islands shortly. And then over probably Tobermory, Wyerton, and then down south into Toronto here. I just piloted a Cessna 182 Skyliner a month ago, and I'm just getting started with flight sims. Awesome. That's awesome. Excellent. I'm excited for the landing here. It's a bit of a learning curve, but when you run alerts through a browser, it would definitely change your stream flow for sure. Okay, I gotta get myself familiar with this, and I might just jump over and give OBS Studio a try. I have it. I've done a few streams just on horizontal, just on Twitch. So like the basic stuff I got, but I want to incorporate the vertical, and if there's a way that I can stream to more than 2 platforms, then I'm down. I mean, I'd even go on, what is it called? TikTok. But definitely I want to simultaneously stream both on Twitch and YouTube. Jet over elevator says dark. Yeah, indeed it is. Yeah. This is it, guys. That's why I don't like flying like on the sim in the dark, because really there's not really much to see, right? So it's cool that we get to chat, you know, and it's a little more personal, you know, like, you know, you're more focused on, you know, perhaps what I'm saying, but in terms of like a sim experience, unless you're not streaming. If you're not streaming and you've got your setup and you've got the glow of everything and you're, you know, participating in a VATSIM event, and then it's pretty cool. I mean, you can get yourself totally immersed, you know. But when you're streaming, it's a little harder. I'm supposed to have lights on, and you know, I've got various things running in the background, so it's not as cool for streaming. At least for me. At least for me, I like it better when it's a little bit of light. But see, like real life, guys, this is it. We're in northern Ontario. It's sparsely lit. It's probably nothing out here. You know, we'll have a look. That's it. This is it. Although we should Perhaps turn on the logo light. And let's get this on. We'll get that on. We'll get a little bit of light. There it is, guys. Now, it's another cool thing, though. If you're into stargazing, I mean, check this out. Perhaps we can see it from the window here. Hold on, let me. I know it's a little bit. Check it out, guys. The Milky Way. That's awesome. Let me jump in the airplane here. I want to make sure. Looks like we're banking a little. All right, we're on course here. So like I said, night rating is like your, or night flying in sparsely lit areas is like your intro into IFR flying. TikTok is a pain. All right, well, I mean, I thought I would think if it's a pain, then I probably would just steer clear of it. Stream on YouTube and have for 7 years. Twitch for 2 years, just started on Beam, which has a built-in multi-stream. You know, a Night Wolf, I think I've come in on one of your streams. I'm gonna double check. Ability to do both, horizontal and vertical. Definitely DM me. Yes, please. Yeah, I would really, I really want to get myself familiar with this OBS Studio. You know, like when I first got into streaming, I gravitated more towards Streamlabs because it was very user-friendly, and they were comparing it to like Apple to Android, where Apple is very, you know, I mean, it's all done for you. It's kind of plug and play, and it just walks you through everything. Very easy to set up. Where OBS Studio is more Android. If you're going to compare it to that, and now I have both Apple and Android, and I got to be honest, like I like Android way better than Apple. So I'm gonna have to look into this and give it a good serious go on it. Do you not run the cabin lights at night? Actually, that's a great question. I should have them on. And the good thing about this aircraft is you have the ability to turn them on. So I'll go in the back there and turn them on. I'll perform the duties of the flight crew now, flight attendant crew. Which sim are you on? I'm on Microsoft 2024 right now. No, it's all good. Stream is definitely a good starter, and I started their OBS Studio. Yeah, exactly. All right, let me make my way back and see if I can turn on some lights back. Oh, no, there's some lights in here. I don't know why they're not showing. Oh, there they are. It's dim. But we're getting the passengers ready for the arrival. But, you know, the good thing about this, guys, is that you can actually control it. So, I mean, big shout out to iFLY for this. You know, you pay a lot of money for a payware aircraft. I know there's a lot of simmers out there and virtual pilots there that just don't care. As long as they've got their cockpit, their flight deck, and everything works, like who cares about the cabin? Well, if I'm paying $100 Canadian, and in most cases I am, because our dollar is, you know, not the greatest, you know, to get more bang for your buck, I'm down for that. Anyhow, oh, check this out. They've even got boarding music now. Oh, I thought this worked. Oh, maybe it's not working now. I'm pretty sure it does. Or is it the Phoenix? I think this one does too, but you can turn on the lights. Such. Whoops. Oh, here it is. So lighting, we'll do cruise. So let's click it. That doesn't show anything. Cruise, both zones. Oh, cruise status. White medium, white bright. Well, there you go. I'll leave it to the cabin crew to deal with that. That's awesome. And there you go, guys. Yeah, well, I mean, also, if Streamlabs is going to keep giving me these issues now, man, might as well. At the end of the day, as long as they're doing the basic same stuff, I'll be happy. All right, coming up to the 80 nautical mile. I mean, I could still wait a little bit more, but why not? You know what? Now's as good a time as any to brief for our arrival, get everything programmed in, and then once we get up to that top of descent, once we get to the lower altitude, set in the MCP there, we'll just start making our way down. So I'm going to go right through the sim brief, the METAR. As a matter of fact, I'll bring it up for you guys to see as well. You guys can see what I'm reading here. If you care, if you don't, well, it is what it is. All right, so CYYZ, Lester B. Pearson International Airport. That is my home airport. Winds are one. So this right here is the date. Today is September 22nd, and it is effective from 21 Zulu. That's how you'll read it, right? So on the 22nd, 21 Zulu. We've got winds 150 at 5 knots, 12 statute miles visibility, scattered at 3,200, broken at 4,200, broken at 8,500, broken at 24,000. So multi-layer clouds here. Temperature 24, yes, it actually was that hot today in Toronto. Actually, it got up to 30 degrees Celsius today. It's crazy. It's like the humidity doesn't want to go away. 2.19, and we've got an altimeter of 2987. I'm going to write down that altimeter. If I can find my pen. 2987. That is good. And then, of course, we've got remarks. These are the cloud types. So we've got cumulonimbus, scattered cumulus, alto cumulus, and cirrus. Cirrus 1, alto cumulus 1, scattered. Like so different types of clouds. Sea level, pressure, density, altitude. So because of the humidity today, we've got a little bit of a density altitude. So that'll affect our performance. And then, if you further read the briefing, it'll show you of the future forecast. So anyway, that's what we got for that. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And we will take a look. Oh, I want to take a listen, actually. So I'm going to do something that I normally don't do. I'm going to actually type in a live ATC. Oh, actually, I had 6 left. But I'm going to tap into the live ATC for CYYZ, just for the ATIS. I just want to see if their ATIS is up, and we'll have a listen to the actual ATIS from Toronto, if it's up. If it's up. Apron, north apron, south apron. No, it doesn't look like it's up. Oh, it is. It is. So we're going to have a listen. So stand by for that while that loads, and we'll have a listen. I did look on Flight Radar 24, and I think they were landing 06. So. Charhick says, I'm currently flying from Boston to Halifax, just now starting my descent. Nice.
F5, visibility 15, 2,000 few, 9,000 scattered, ceiling 1,000 broken, 2,500 broken, temperature 20, dew point 18. Altimeter 2987. Approach.
That's right.
Primary ILS runway 24 left. And
24
secondary
left.
RNAV Yankee runway 23. Simultaneous
23.
parallel approaches in effect. Landing runways 24 left. And 23. Departing runway 23. Non-RNAV Yankee equipped aircraft
Okay, so
expect
24
ILS.
left.
Voice advisory. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. There are no additional NOTAM on the secondary ATIS. Inform ATC that you have information Foxtrot.
All right.
Toronto Pearson information.
There you go. So 24 left. So we're going to come over to our FMC here now. We're going to go to the arrivals. And 24 left. 24 left. And it's still via the Buxom 7. And everything's good there. And the transition's the same. Perfect. Well, there you go. Two, 4 left. It's a cool little hack. All right, let me get the CTAF now for YYZ. 18.7. So once we get a little lower, I'll be able to communicate my positions. Whoops. Where's the I had a little flashlight in 2020, and now in this, I don't know what key binding it is, but anyway. All right, here we go. So if we set a lower altitude on our MCP, which I will now, the cool thing about Boeing is once you get to the top of descent, it will it'll take you down to your lower altitude. So we're gonna go all the way down. There's a lot of altitude speed restrictions for Toronto for a number of their arrivals. So we're just gonna get the lowest altitude in, and whatever is programmed in the flight management system, that's what we'll go by. Shut that off, and there we go, guys. So we're all set here, 40 nautical miles out. All we got to do now is get our ILS frequencies in for the radio, and yeah, and then just sit back and monitor, make sure everything goes good. So 1195 on the ILS. So ILS 1195. We'll get that tuned in right now, and we've got a final approach course of 237. So we'll get that dialed in too. 237 set. We can go ahead and do the same for our first officer, or in case we decide to do a auto land, which I don't think there's a reason to, unless we both ate the fish, then we'll be in trouble. If anybody knows the reference, you know the reference. Surely you can't be serious. Oh, was that a rumble? Was that a lightning? All right, so I'm hearing some positive feedback for Sim Update 4. So Sim Update 4, I want to wait until it gets a little more stable before they update it to a more stable version, or hopefully they'll release it. But I think Sim Update 4 is going to really put this sim in the stratosphere. It's really going to set it off. So I've seen some screenshots of things that they're working on for Sim Update 4 for Microsoft 2024, and oh boy, it's looking real good. Oh, I like the little light there. Excellent, guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me on your Monday. Appreciate it. Let's keep those subs going, guys. Let's try to get up to 1660. And we can completely bypass 1666 and go all the way up to, heck, let's go to 1700. 26 likes already, guys. That's awesome. Appreciate it. And all the followers that I got today on Twitch, I do appreciate that as well. All right, so if you take a look at the navigational display, the top of descent now is 20 miles out. Not a light in sight, other than from the flight deck. By the way, we're coming up over the Manitoulin Islands right now. And then Tobermory. For those of us living in Southern Ontario, Tobermory is a must go. It's a beautiful place. And then not too far away from there is Wyerton, And the good old Wiarton Willie. Our Wiarton Willie is our groundhog, for those of us that are into the Groundhog Day. Actually, I am. So Canada's got Wiarton Willie. Well, Ontario's got Wiarton Willie. And, you know, Pennsylvania's got the Punxsutawney Phil. Is it Pennsylvania or somewhere in New York? Anyway. So guys, I recently upgraded my headphones. They are the Cloud 3, I think, HyperX. Really, really nice. I had the HyperX 2s, but I'm breaking them in. They're still a little tight, but they are really nice. Really nice. I picked them up on sale, and no regrets. No regrets. I think the next thing I'm going to do is pick up a new mic. This was my entry-level microphone. So. All right, we're going to monitor now because the top of descent is coming, and we want to make sure that we're going to get on our descent profile and follow whatever restrictions we have on the way down. And it looks like we are going to, so we can orient ourselves already. We can figure out which direction we're going to have to get ourselves set up for the runway. You can use this trick even for real life flying on your heading indicator. So you bring out your whole compass rose here, or your whole, you know, your like kind of like your heading indicator. We're going for 24 left, so we're going to be coming in straight, and the runway is oriented in the right direction. So I think we're going to be coming around a left base and then turning around and vectoring for the 24 approach. And as you can see here, if I zoom in a little bit, actually it doesn't show, but I think we're going to be coming around like this to the left, and then around and vectoring around for the final. But anyhow, the descent is started, so we're going to now monitor our primary flight display. You can see our speed creeping up. I'm going to just give the good old speed brake a little bump here, and make sure that we're on our assigned speed, and very important to make sure that we're on our descent profile. So this little arrow here is the descent profile. So as you can see, it's going lower than the middle here, so we're above. We're above. But you can see the autopilot is trying to compensate, so it is increasing the rate of descent. It wants to try to capture this again. But in doing so, you can see the speed now is creeping up again. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a spoiler here, or the spoiler, that's what it's called. And now you can see it's kind of overshooting it. I'm not doing anything. The autopilot is doing everything, other than manipulating the speed brake. It won't be long until we start seeing some light. Oh, I hear thunder. Actually, I don't know what that is. Pretty ominous. Alrighty, guys and gals. All right. So as you can see, we're still monitoring everything. The speed looks good. We're on the descent profile. And if we take a look at the navigational display, we can see that there are some points here. Decel, we're going to have to slow it down in between these two waypoints. And whatever else we've got on our way down. You can see 250 at 13, between 13 and 10,000 feet. And then we've got another one, 220 at 8,000 feet. So if I pull up the chart now for the arrival, the star for this particular arrival, it should show the exact same thing. So we cross-check it with that. Alrighty, guys. Been airborne now for 1 hour and 42 minutes. Like I said, it's a 2 hour and 5 minute flight. So we're like 20 minutes out. And so, yeah, just like I suspected. So we're going to be coming around here for the base, and then we'll do the downwind, and then the right base, and we'll join for the arrival there. And once we get down to 10,000 feet and brief the flight attendants, like get them to prepare everything for landing, and do our before landing checks. We'll take a look at the airport diagram as well. But this is it, guys. This is night flying. As you can see now, we're a little bit faster than we should be. But everything's good. We're still above 18,000 feet. So. And I think now for the first time, oh, there it is. We've got some lighting down below. Actually, this looks good. I haven't seen the new night lighting in Microsoft 2024 in forever, just because I'm not really flying at night. This looks good. This looks really good. I gotta say, I always used to rave about X-Plane 12's night lighting, but this is starting to look really, really good. And I think with Sim Update 4, it'll look even better. And that's one of the screenshots that I did see. It's all good. All right, so we got 2987 in the altimeter. We should have put it in already, but we will. And once we get back into the altimeter setting region, we will toggle the switch. 2987 cross-checked. All right, 25 likes, guys. Appreciate it. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're watching me over on Twitch tonight, I do apologize for not having the face cam working over there, but I do appreciate it if you drop a follow in there as well. It's awesome. Like, subscribe, and follow on that road to 2,000. All right, I will be opening up the VATSIM radar map. I want to make sure that there's no other traffic in the area, not talking. But I'm just adjusting the floor fan here. Start get it cool here on the virtual flight deck. All right, back in the altimeter setting region, we're going to go ahead and toggle the switch. 2987 as set. Cross-check, confirmed. We're a little fast now. I'm going to start slowing it down because I want to be at 250 knots. Below 10,000, of course. But want to make sure that we're getting the airplane nice and slow. I'm going to go ahead and tune into the frequency as well. If there's nobody around, I'm not going to talk. It's one lone aircraft coming in. It's all good. Real world flight, guys. Operated flare. Actually, I want to do some more flare flying. Maybe in a couple of days we'll jump back into the flare. I really want to get my hands on this Moza yoke. Really. Moza yoke and the Moza side stick. I'm going to go all out. Sell my pendulum stick, pendulum yoke, and the honeycomb. I actually like honeycomb. I have the honeycomb alpha. The Bravo quadrant is amazing. I love it. Love it. But the yoke here, the honeycomb yoke, very sturdy build. Very good build.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 1383, RJ70, 10-mile final runway 24 left on the ILS. Air Canada 1383, Toronto.
There you go. So this guy's like somewhere right here. I don't know why he's not coming up on my TCAS. Maybe because I didn't have it turned on. Alright guys, we're coming down to 10,000 feet. I'm going to just start the pre-landing checks a little bit before. And we'll advise the cabin crew at 10,000. So I'm going to go ahead and get the landing lights turned on. And we can get the seatbelt sign now back on. And we'll call up the attendants. Flight attendants, please prepare for landing. Thank you. So we'll give them time now to get the passengers all stowed. As in all seated. And we're going to go ahead and just arm that spoiler already. I might use it for the descent, but we'll have it in the arm position right now. So I'm going to go ahead and brief the airport diagram here. So we're landing on 24 left. And it'll be a right turn off the runway here. It's two parallel runways, 24 right, 24 left. They're closely together. We're going to be on the left side of the runway. Or sorry, we're going to take the left runway of the two runways. 9,000 feet long, and then we've got one high-speed taxiway right near the end, or we can go right off to the end.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 1383, RJ70, 5-mile final runway 24, last final call runway 24,
Cross,
Air Canada 1383.
24 right, and then we'll make our way to the apron. Easy peasy. And now look at the lights. This is looking really good now, guys. It's looking really, really good. I will give it a little auto brake too. We'll do auto brake. Now everything is going really good. It's on speed, on descent profile. 250 knots. A little bit fast, but that's okay. Let's get our final approach speed here. We've got 40 degrees of flaps at 239. 139, sorry. There it is, guys. Here are the runways in sight already. In real life, they don't look like this. They're actually hard to see. But you'd be able to tell the airport because it's like really darkly lit. Huh? I'll take it. So we're going to come around, and then we're landing on the runways on the opposite side here. On the perpendicular. All right, now you can see the descent profile. Now we've really got to start coming down. Let's see if it'll catch it. Well, okay, the speed now is up, so we're going to go ahead and get that speed brake out. And look at this, guys. This just looks incredible. Really, really good. All right, so we're still a little fast, but I've got the spoiler out. It's gonna help us slow down. A little bit of a wind shift there. I'm not gonna lie, this is looking really, really sweet. Looking A-okay.
Front traffic, Air Canada 18, correction, 1383, vacated 24 left on Delta 4, taxiing gates Delta 26, crossing 6 left, Delta 4, Charlie Alpha, Alpha Kilo, lane 5. Air Canada 1383,
There you go. Nicely done. Now all he has to do is go and publish it. Told us the whole story. No, I'm joking. It was good. It was good. You got to make your calls. Well done. Well done. Well done. All right, now you can hear the engines revving up here, so we're going to go ahead and disarm our spoiler. We don't need it anymore. We don't need to use that extra power now. So looking pretty darn good here, guys. Keep it like this. I was gonna say lock in your landing rate, but my landing rate calculator is not working now too. So now I can always do the Ryanair landing. Have a look from the right wing. It's looking sweet. Come on, guys, can we get some more subs in here? Looking for 1655 on the subs. I will hand fly it in. They were part of the sim experience. Okay, we're gonna go out a little more and then we're gonna bypass some of these waypoints. I'm gonna start my right turn. And then we are gonna go to Lisdu, so I'll get that in. And then we'll go to the previous. And then we're gonna go from, you know what, we'll go out just a little to the next one. After MIPT, we will go. As you can see what I did here, guys. So I've inserted the waypoint in here, and we're going to execute. There we go. I think that's adequate. Go ahead and arm the approach as well. Start bringing the speed back. In the turn, we should bleed off some of the airspeed. Toronto traffic flare 1624 on the right base to join the ILS 24 left, Toronto. All right, speed check good. We're going to give it a notch of flaps. It's going to help slow us down and increase forward visibility. Okay, spoiler armed. All right, let me see if it'll follow it. So see the runways, they're right here. And I'm gonna go all the way to the left side there. I should have changed for T3. So let's see how well the autopilot does its thing here now. I'll spare you guys. I'll spare you the details of it trying to capture it. Still, this looks really good down here. I believe this is the 401. I've never seen it that light before. It's a mess all the time. For those of us that live around here, you know. Just a mess. Every day. This is the good old Donsview Airport. That's gone now. But what a sight, guys. Look at this. Whew. Hey, really good. Off in the distance here is the good old CN Tower. All right, I'm going to start slowing it down now to 180. There we are, guys. Start bringing the flaps down. Gear can come down. It'll help with the drag. And we'll call it. Toronto traffic flare 1624 established. 24 left. Toronto. All right, we're going to continue with the flaps. And we'll start slowing it right down now. All right, guys, now's the most fun part. All right, let's get the virtual seatbelt on. And I think I'm going to take over the aircraft now. Sit. Autopilot coming off. Autopilot coming off. Okay, I have control. Continue with the flaps. Flaps 30. All right. We're going to trim ourselves out here now and make sure that we're nice and trim. That's it. We've got visual. We've got the pappies. Pappish. A little bit of a right crosswind here. No worries. All right, stable. Call short final. Toronto traffic clear. 1624 short final to 4 left. Toronto.
1000.
Check. Landing lights are on. Cabin crew has been advised. Gear down, 3 green. Spoiler armed. Flaps 30. Landing clearance received.
$400. $300. $200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
All right, let's grab that center line. Reversers green. Come on, reversers. There they come out. There they go. Decel through 100 knots. 80 knots, 70 knots. Manual braking. And let's vacate here. Nicely done. I'll take it to the bank. Auto throttle now is disengaged. There we go. We'll stop here for a second. Clean up the airplane and we'll start making our way to... I'll make a call. Toronto traffic, flare 1624 has vacated 24 left, Toronto. All right, here we are, guys, gals. Yeah, taxi light on the go here. We'll get the APU started. And let's make a call here. You know what, I'll just cross it. Alright, we'll make sure that we're clear. It's good. It's gonna come off. No sense in making a call, there's nobody on. Alright, let's clean up the airplane. Got the APU up. Let's get the flaps up now. So this is Payware scenery, guys. Payware to Toronto. Very nice scenery. Not a bad landing at all. There she is. This is Fly Tampa, Toronto. It's been updated for 2024, and it's a must-have. If you're into the Canadian flying or international flying and always wanted to come to Canada, this is it. And it won't be long, guys, until we start doing our de-icing. This is the de-icing bay. I'd say I'd give it another, 8 weeks, another 2 months, maybe even less. And yeah, even for the simming, I'll be in here. I do use them. I do use it if I'm flying out of Toronto. It's pretty cool. All right, so I've got Navigraph open here. I'm just going to watch the map and periodically go and look at the VATSIM. There's nobody here, so typically you'd make a call, or if there's a controller, they would, they would direct you. We're just gonna do our own thing here. Make sure that we watch. Runways are clear. Clear. Guys, Scorpion in the house, welcome on. Just came back. Did you butter it? I think I did. Not only did I butter it, I think I greased it right on. Did too bad the landing rate calculator is not working, but yeah, I'd say it was a pretty good landing. Scorpion, welcome on board, my friend. Thank you so much for the nice words there. And Cadet Harrison, thank you so much for coming back in. Wow, there's 38 of you in here, guys. Let's get a few more likes in here. And like I said, a few more subs. Really appreciate it. I will be back in the next couple of days. Guys, I am streaming regularly. I have been for the last year. If it's your first time checking in on the channel, Skymaster1 here with you. And yeah, I am streaming regularly, so on both formats. So short format, like the short feed format, the vertical stream, and also on the horizontal on YouTube, and over now on Twitch as well. Skymaster1901 on Twitch. You'll see it. You'll see my name. You'll see the logo. But yeah, if you prefer watching it on Twitch, you could drop a follow in there as well. All right, let me see. I'm not sure where Flair parks. I think it's over in Terminal 3. But we'll hang a right in here, and then we'll take one of the gates in here. There we are. Good old Sheridan. Let me stop here. I'm going to pick a gate. Let me thank whoever just joined. Remini, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on board, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Like I said, for some reason my camera is not working on the horizontal today, but if you want to take a look at the face that goes along with the voice, you can just come over to the YouTube shorts and you can see. Rest assured, I do have the face cam on. All right, I'm going to just take this gate over here. I want to just jump out of the aircraft and see what gate it is. See if I can get the GSX Pro to do its thing. So B19. Let's see if it'll work. Next page. 19. No. WestJet. Sure. All right. So guys, this is the hardest part for me, is the docking to the gate. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the taxi light here. I don't want to blind the marshalers here, but anyway, we're gonna. Well, I don't even think there's a marshaler. I think it's just the computer here. So we'll start making our turn here. Like I said, this is the hardest part for me. Can land. I can take off. I can talk. parking it on the gate. Holy smokes. Something else. All right, let's see here. It might be a little bit easier if I get a tiller. I can't wait for Windwing to release its tiller. Let's see. It's an easy. Let's see. This is where the reflexes come in. I go too fast. Ride the brakes a little bit. Oh, did I have one more to go? Let me see if I can just groove it. Oh, all right, there it is. There it is, guys. Let me get the parking brake on. Holy macaroni. Release. Oh, it's still. It's still. Wonder why. All right. No, it's still moving forward. It's still moving forward. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the brakes, but anyway, I'm going to shut her down. So brakes are on. I'm going to hold the toe brakes here. We're going to switch over, guys, over to the APU now, and we're going to shut her down. No, now it's... Okay, what the heck? I wonder... You know, the update did something with the binding here, too. Anyway, guys, let's shut her down. Number 2, number 1 off. Here we are. Let's get hooked up to the gate here.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
The heck? It's all broken now. Well, I guess that's it. Let's see if I can get the gate. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Toronto Real World Ops. Guys, thank you so much for everything today. I'm going to see if I can get the gate hooked up. If not, I'm not going to sweat it. Yeah, it's okay. Here it is. It's loading up now. There we go, guys. Destro, Scorpion says, is it Flight Simulator 2024? It is. Yes, sir. Destro Dom, going on vacation until October. So I'll see you all next month. Hopefully you'll get more subs, members. See you. Destro Dom, thank you so much for everything that you do for the channel. Thank you once again for the gifted memberships. You have a very, very happy birthday, my friend. Thank you for everything. Enjoy your vacation. Stay safe as always. And looking forward to seeing you next month. Hopefully you'll be able to share some of your joyous memories from your future vacation. So all the best, stay safe, and thank you for everything. For everybody else, thank you all and every one of you for all the positive energy today, all the subs, all the likes, all the questions on the chat. I appreciate each and every one of you. Congratulations to the 5 gifted members. Welcome on board. Everybody, all around, thank you. A round of applause for everybody. Thank you, everybody, so much. I'm going to cut the stream now. Got to get ready for work tomorrow. Let's pretend the passengers have started their deboarding. Actually, I'll call it in. And
Deboarding requested.
Yeah, that's it. We'll call it a stream. So, guys, thank you once again. Until the next stream, guys, and like I said, I will be back in the next week, or in the next few days. Just stay tuned for the next stream. Hit that bell to be notified of the future streams, and I will be back again. So, but until the next time, guys, remember, be good, be kind, stay safe.
Passengers deboarding started.
And I'll see you guys on the next stream. Good night, everybody. Have a good Tuesday tomorrow.